Hey guys, so this is Cassie from Expand Asia, and this is my colleague Chloe.
Hello.
So guys, we're here to talk about doing business in China. What kind of things that you should pay attention to, and what's the logic behind doing marketing and selling products in China? So, all right, jumping off right to the topic, we're gonna start by discussing. So, what's the most important thing of entering the Chinese market?
In short, is like everywhere else, you need to build a brand presence online first. So a lot of Chinese consumers are research oriented. They will search online for information, search for the ingredients and the strength and weakness of the products. So you really need to show everything all around of your products.
All right. Yeah. So basically, you're saying that to enter the Chinese market, the most important and the first step will be build a online presence. And how can we do that?
So to answer this question, we really need to first understand the social media in China. I would like to introduce several different social media channels. First of all, we take a look at WeChat. It started as a messaging app. It's similar to WhatsApp, but now let me show you my WeChat. You have this contacts, you can talk to people, and you have this discover. You'll see a lot of functions. Moments is where people share their personal photos, share their life, and channels. You have a lot of popular videos or trendy videos on this channel. Live is like this like live streaming, which is super popular. We can talk about later. And we also have the mini programs. This is a very important new function that launched 2 years ago. For example, this one, Red, is an app. People post a lot of social media, share their life. Basically, it's the same as the app. And you can find some coupons, for example, the code for website to have some discount, or you can also make appointments to book the, for example, film ticket. We have more than 1 billion active users per month. So in order to enter China, WeChat is definitely a big step. Then we can talk about Weibo and Redbook, Douyin. Compared to some apps in US, Weibo is similar to Twitter. You post a lot of short blogs, some photos, and some posts that can go viral and people share about it. Redbook is more like a girl app. If you sell cosmetics or skincare or some household related products and people share their reviews on Redbook. Douyin is similar to TikTok. People share a lot of entertainment there, really depending on the kind of a products, and you can choose the different channels to post your content. But to utilize social media, it's also like everywhere else. You really need a consistency to post it. You cannot just post a few of them, then stop it. It doesn't work. And really, the quality is more important than quantity. Yeah, sometimes when the brand posts bad content, then they lose the followers, because a lot of followers, they don't like the hard sell. They like to see the valuable content that beneficial for their life and useful,
Definitely. So yeah, well, that's all super interesting, but what would you say that should be the first step of building the social media channels?
I would say to give a Chinese name to your products and to really understand your consumers and to localize your content. Sometimes when you, for example, Europe small brands want to enter a world market, they go US, they can probably directly translate their content and directly use their names, because the culture are not so much different. It's different, but it's not that much. And to enter China market, you really need to understand what Chinese consumers are looking for, who they are, and what your products can do to them. That's why you really need a local marketing consulting team to help you to localize your brand and to understand what the consumers are looking for. Of course, each brands, they're a little bit different, so you really need some tailored opinions.
Definitely. That's definitely, I would say, also will be the most important step, considering how the audience actually have some difficulties with other languages. except for Chinese. So yeah, I would definitely say that having a proper, well-translated Chinese name will be a really important step.
Yeah,
Right.
also if you don't have a proper Chinese name, Chinese consumers will give you a nickname, and sometimes it can be really like a joke, a mocking, and
Exactly. I think we can definitely talk about some of these case studies in the later episodes, because yeah, this is definitely a very interesting phenomenon that Chinese people are very creative. That if you don't have your branding set up, they can like basically mislead you by themselves. So yeah, that's definitely a very important topic. And so when we build an online presence, how can we convert this online presence to actually sales numbers?
To answer this question, we need to see how do we build up the traffic to go through the different sales channels. Apart from like Weibo and this kind of influencers talk about your products, we have this live streaming. It's super trendy now in China, but maybe it's still not familiar in some Western marketing strategies. Basically, it's like you have these influencers. They are selling online immediately. They really make the consumers have this impulse to immediately click the link and go to the store. You can collaborate with some big influencers, KOL, and utilize their fan space to build this traffic and go to your store, Tmall store or WeChat store. And I'd like to introduce a little bit about the different shopping channels. We have this Tmall Global, which is to build official Tmall store for your brands. It takes a little bit more investment because you are taking control of all of the marketing, logistics. Chinese consumers also, they go to PDD, and it's like a group shopping website. If you're selling, for example, instant noodles or some food, coffee, something that people tend to buy a lot of them to put in store at home, this could be an option. Also, JD.com, there are a lot of technology brands they're selling there. We need to choose a channel that we can focusing on, and depending on the category you're in.
Definitely. Yeah, thank you so much, Chloe, for all the information. I think above what we said above, it definitely covered a large part of the basic knowledge about entering the Chinese market, as a beginner. So we will definitely be happy to explore more topics in our later episodes. And if you guys have any kind of topic that you would like us to give more information to, welcome to leave a message, and we'll definitely be happy to talk more. So
great.
thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.